All right, all right. Getting close to the end again. Oh, it feels good out here. Feels really good. I'm glad to be able to holler at my folks to get them out of that bed. If you're not up, get up. Hey, the sun's gonna get high today and it's gonna be a little hot. But right now it's nice, really nice, all right? Sun's just coming up. Got a chance to see myself. Get me a few sprints in and push-ups, tricep dips, and worked all that out, baby. So I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good, I'm coaching these young men the other day, and it sort of reminded me of when I heard the story about the eagle, how he builds his nest. They say an eagle builds his nest up on a high cliff. That joker with his strong feet, he go out and break thorns at the base of the nest that he's building. That's the first thing he put in, those thorns. Then he began to go out and tear leaves and limbs and bring it back and pad that nest. He pad that nest with those leaves and straw and things like that until it's good and comfortable. Then the eagle lays its eggs, and the eggs hatch. And as the egg hatch, the eagle began to bring them in food. He began to bring that food into them. Now keep in mind, the nest is on a high cliff, very high cliff. Because eventually he wants them to fly. Eventually they're gonna have to leave that nest and get out in the real world, all right? And he sets that nest up the same way. So what does he do? He keep bringing them food. They're little babies, and they're eating. They're growing feathers. They're getting bigger. They're getting bigger. Okay. And now, as they begin to grow them feathers on the wings, the eagle began to do something a little bit different. He begins to take away some of the cushion that's in that nest. He begins to, every day he bring in food. He doesn't say much, but he bring that food into him, and he slides a little bit more of that cushion out from under him. He slides a little bit more of that cushion out from under him. Until those jokers have all their feathers, and he knows it's about time for them to fly. He slides that last little layer of cushion off of those thorns. And them thorns hit that little joker in the butt. Next thing you know, he's over the edge of that cliff and he's flying. He didn't know he could fly, but he's flying. She knew it was time for him to go. And he was able to get out there and go. And now he's out in the world, fully equipped, ready to go, knowing how to fly. Well, I look at how we raise our kids. I look at how we raise our kids, and I think we can take a lesson from the eagle. Hey, yeah, we want to make that bed comfortable while he's a baby. Yeah, we want him to be good and fed and cared for and everything. But as he began to get older, as he began to go through school, you want to slide away a little of that comfort that you're giving him and give him a little bit of that tough love sometimes, especially if it's a young man. Young ladies the same way. You got to slide a little bit of that comfort that you're giving him and slide a little bit away from him, all right? Give him responsibilities. Make sure he's ready to go out in the world, all right? And by the time he reaches that age where he should be ready, hey, you let him know, hey, by the time you get 18, young man, you're going to have to be able to fly. You're going to have to be able to walk and do things on your own. You're going to have to be able to stand up in a cruel world, because the world is cruel out here. And you can't take a man and baby him, or a young lady and baby him, and get them ready for this world we're living in out here. They're going to have a lot of that at home, all right? You got to give them some of that at home, all right? And that's what they call good parenting. Yeah, a little tough love is all right. Make them understand every day ain't going to be Christmas, and mama and daddy ain't going to be here always, all right? So you got to be able to stand up for yourself. You got to do that, and I see that in a lot of young men that I coach and work with. And oftentimes, once I understand that, then I know how to approach and deal with them without losing them, right? Because it's a different approach. When daddy and mom is doing that thing and they're right on the case, I don't have to worry about it, getting upset, raising your voice or whatever like that, But a lot of times, if it's not happening like that, they get emotional. And you gotta understand that in order to be a good coach and continue to have him improve, all right? So hey, look, start putting a little of that comfort off on him, Mom. If he's he's getting that age and it's time for him to go there, hey, give him responsibilities. You got to check him out. You got to make sure he's ready to go. You just can't send him out there thinking that, well, you're 18. No, no, no. You got to know you've done your job to get him prepared to go. Okay, we have a responsibility. And it's just like I say, with our health, we got a responsibility, okay? With our health, we got a responsibility. And until we assume our responsibility, then, hey, we probably have problems. We're waiting on someone else to take care of us. No, no, no. That's our responsibility, okay? That's our responsibility, same as it is to raise up our kids, all right? So you take it easy, and if you're not out there getting a workout, you should be. You should be out there getting a good workout and taking care of that responsibility. All right, y'all take it easy.